Well, how's the whole crooked family? Well, I'll be scalded and torn if Maggie can't get a little welcome when he comes home. Well, Maggie, old Ganesha comes a broken down on weather end. Some fine old fish bait old stuck house. And the children, how the little scrappers been? How they been, Maggie? How they been?
Oh, I must say they've been as good as gold. Haven't had to raise my voice once.
Oh, Papa's little weasel, eh? Sabina, there's some food for you right there. Papa's little gopher.
Oh, Papa, you're always teasing me.
And Henry? Nothing rash there. Oh, nothing rash.
No, Papa.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, it seems to me Sabina let the fire go out.
Mr. Antris, I'm giving my 2 weeks' notice, Mr. Antris. I'm leaving 2 weeks from today.
Well, if you leave now, you'll freeze to death. So go and cook the dinner.
2 weeks. That's the law.
You get my telegram.
Oh, yes. What's the wheel?
There it is.
What about this cold weather?
Not before the children, Maggie.
Well, we can do something about it, can't we?
Not before the children.
Papa, you pushed me.
Well, remember it. That's to make you remember today, boy. Today! The day the alphabet was finished, and the day we saw the 100. 100. There's no end to it! I had a day at the office. By the way, Maggie, take a look at that real Maggie. Oh, when I have got that to rights, you will see a sight! There's a reward there for all the walking you've done.
How do you mean?
Well, Maggie, we've reached the top of the wave. There's not much left to be done. We're there.
And the ice? Children, go out into the kitchen. I wish to speak to your father alone.
Papa, you could ride on this.
Yes, any booby can fool with it now. But I thought it first.
Henry, you're gonna get.
Well?
Well, it's cold. How things been, eh?
I know it's cold.
No spilling of sunflower seeds, eh, Melissa? No singing after myself.
You can prevent us from freezing to death, can't you? We can go on the animals' backs. We can leave.
The best thing about animals is that they don't talk much.
It's cold.
Watch that. By midnight, we turn to ice. The roads are full of people now who can scarcely lift a foot from the ground. The grass, it's like iron. Oh, which reminds me, I have another needle for you. And the people of Norfolk, why, where are they there? Frozen, crushed even?
Is that what's going to happen to us? Will you answer me?
I don't know, Maggie. I don't know anything anymore. Some people say that the ice is going slower. Some say that it's stopped. The sun is growing cold. What can I do about that? Nothing we can do except burn everything in the house and the fence posts and the barn. Keep the fire going. When we have no more fire, we die.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? What's that? George, who are all these people, George? George, you tell these people to go away. I'll tell them from the back. Find the cover.
No, Savannah, stay here. I have something I want to say to you. Ladies and gentlemen, please. I'll have to ask you all to just wait a few moments longer. It'll be all right, though. In the meanwhile, if each of you might pull up a stake from the fence, we'll need them all for the fireplace. There'll be coffee and sandwiches in a moment. Thank you.
Mr. Antris! What's that big white thing coming this way? It's ours! It's ours!
Sabina! I want you to go into the kitchen and make a lot of coffee, a whole pailful. Yes, and sandwiches, piles of them, like this.
or something. That whole ice business, well, that was a long time ago. And
Jessica!
it's all right. I'll say the word, but won't take all the play. And I advise you not to either.
George, these tramps say you asked them to come here. What does this mean?
They're just a few friends I met on the road, that's all.
Well, you tell them to keep going.
They're real nice, real useful people.
George, not one soul comes into this house over my dead body.
Maggie, there's a doctor out there. Never hurts to have a good doctor in the house, does it? I mean, you and I have lost a pack of children one way and another. But you can never tell when a child's flow will stop up. Oh, Maggie, what you and I have seen.
Very well. One, the doctor.
Well, there's an old man out there. He's a particular friend of
Well, I
mine.
won't listen to
It was he who really started off the ABCs.
We can do without reading and writing. We can't do without food.
Just let the ice come and drink your coffee. I don't want any coffee if I can own some people.
Stop your shouting. Who else is here to push us off the cliff?
Well, there's the man out there who makes all the laws, Judge Moses.
A judge can't help us now.
Well, if the ice melts, and if we're able to pull through the solid, have you and I been able to even bring up Henry?
Who are these women?
They're just sisters. There are about 9 of them. There's only 3 or 4 of them here. They're sort of music teachers.
That's yet a singing troupe.
And these people don't ask for much. They're used to starving. They'll even sleep on the floor. Besides, Maggie, listen. Listen. Who've we done in the house but Sabina? Sabina, she's always afraid that the worst will happen. Whose spirits can she possibly keep up? Maggie, those people out there, they never give up. They think they'll live and work forever.
Very well, let them in. You're the master here. But these animals must go. Enough is enough. Soon they'll be big enough to knock these walls down. Take them away.
All right, dinosaur man, come on, we're just going for a little walk, so.
It's cold.
I know, but it's very nice, refreshing air. It's very bracing. Just make yourselves at home, everybody. Maggie, this is the doctor. Judge. Maggie, you know the judge. Come in. Maggie, you know Homer. Miss Homer, some of your sisters are here. Oh, come in, sit. Maggie, this is Miss E-Muse, Miss T-Muse, and Miss M-Muse, yes.
I thought I was working in a respectable home that had respectable guests. 2 weeks, Mr. Ashford, that's the law.
Sabina, just pass the sandwiches, please.
2 weeks, that's the law.
There's the law. That's Moses.
10 Commandments? Ugh. It's the worst line I've ever heard say on stage. So what are people doing about this cold weather?
People are translating one another. Maybe you can't even imagine if you're looking one place on the other.
Well, you know what I think it is? I think it's sunspots.
That's what I was like.
Yeah, that sounds smart. Definitely sunspots. Definitely.
Well, first of all, I think we shouldn't stand on ceremony or anything, but just pass the sandwiches. Thanks. And another thing, I don't think the whole world's going to turn to ice, of all things. I mean, I can't believe it. Judge, have we worked for nothing? Have we just failed in the whole thing?
Doctor, I'd like you to meet my children. They're in the kitchen having their supper now. And of course I'd like them to meet you.
Of course.
How many children are you next to us?
Oh, I have 2, a boy and a girl.
But I thought you had 2 sons.
What's that?
Mr. Edison, that son of yours, he's not fit to live among us.